Helens is the fullback. Gardner, Gidley, Eastman, Melly, Price and Long. Pretty much at full strength, St Helens, with the absence of Jason Kalis that they've had all year, and Kalis will be heading home at the end of this season. It's Graham, Cunningham, Pulatua now in the front row, Flannery, Wilkin and Gilmore, the loose forward. And on the bench, Roby, Hargreaves, Clough and Farsavalu. The coach is Mick Potter. Wigan haven't had too much success, but on the right of your screen there's Sean O'Loughlin. He is the only survivor of the last win here against Wigan, 28 points to 4 in September 2003. The players are on the way, the atmosphere is electric. St Helens against Wigan, and Old Trafford is at stake. Riddell again, it'll come to O'Loughlin, he'll spin it wide to Luluwai, and Luluwai with a kick underneath the wing, and Helens it is who traps it with the boot, and the chase was pretty good from Wigan.
Well, that rather surprised me that they did keep the ball down there, but I would have thought that it would have some advantage to Wigan, maybe to test, well, the St Helens wingers, Gardner and Melly, and especially the fullback Paul Helens, but amazingly Thomas Luluwai kept it very low indeed.
James Graham has the football for St Helens, one of 3 nominees for the Man of Steel award, which will be issued on Monday at a gala dinner in Manchester. Here is Eastman down the wing. Here is Eastman down the wing. 3 have missed him. Melly is there. And Melly will go over for the first try for St Helens. Awful defence from Wigan, but quicksilver attack from St Helens. Eastman underneath the challenges. Melly was there in support.
St Helens took full advantage of a very slow blindside defence, and the man that we've only just been talking about, Kyle Eastman, the youngster, shows the pace to send in the winger. Tompkins couldn't get to him. They were a little bit slack in sorting themselves out. And look at the hairstyle bobbing in the wind, but it doesn't matter, he's got the 4. Tremendous start for the home team.
Attack so well inside the 20. They have an array of stars that can come up with any sort of trick.
And they're inside the 20 now, Wigan, with Cameron Phelps. It goes over the top to Pat Richards. Oh, here's a decision for Ian Smith. He's not very convincing with the body language. Oh!
It just brushes the whitewash.
Long to the rescue.
Crowd underneath us here. They're making the official no.
Scampering little run from Sean Long. Short pass then to Wilkin. He's downed by the tackle from Sam Tompkins.
It had to be a good one as well, because Roberts did well. He made sure that Wilkin couldn't throw out a long pass here on that left-hand side.
Leon Price under pressure from Sam Tompkins. Poor kick into the arms of Cameron Phelps. The year. Wilkin.
That's a great run. You can see that they're really getting over the advantage now, Saints, and that quick short pass from the play of the ball. We haven't seen a solo run from this fella, the big man Kieran Cunningham. Graham's ready.
Cunningham hands it on to Long. Long then gives it wide and finds Flannery. Flannery does the offload and gives it to Price. He finds Cunningham. Here is Wilkin. Wilkin thinking about a kick through, and Wigan hanging off him. Last tackle for St Helens. It's Gilmore. Eastmond down the line, and that's 2 deep.
Expect something's happened during the game when he's been on. He's either lost a stud or there's pressure coming through on the boot, or something will have happened, something will have taught.
Last tackle here for Wigan. Tompkins will hoist it up. That will carry forward on the wind. Gardner's after this. Richards has missed it, and Carmont has got it, and as Carmont scored for Wigan, he'll put it down, and it will then be the decision for Ian Smith if he gives it, and he does.
Tonight, haven't we already, where the wind does play havoc, and really it's the outside defenders have got
Look out,
some
here
options.
comes St Helens with Helens. Tackled on the 10-metre line. Melly comes infield, then takes them on himself, backs himself, does Francis Melly. 2 metres away from the line, St Helens. That kick from Long could be crucial. Price! Leon Price! Wigan forcing back.
Great work from Flanagan, got right underneath.
Roby. Long pops it up to James Graham on the charge. Bounces off a couple, still going, offloads to Roby. Good job that Roberts was there.
Was it ever?
St Helens turning the screw. 28 minutes gone. Long feeds the scrum. Roby from the back of it finds Price. He gets it to Wellens. Wellens then to Gidley. He steps out of Tompkins' challenge. Here is Aidy Gardner. Wigan having to muscle up in defence. How long can this defence stand firm? It is with Leon Price. Now Flannery. 2 tackles gone.
Graham's out wide. Will he come off Long?
It's with Price and Long. Long to Gilmore. Gilmore making precious metres forward. Eastman and Melly are out tight to this touchline. Wilkin at dummy half will go back in field to Long. Long then to Graham. Graham then to Price. Price then finds Roby. Good hit from Carmont. Leon Price down the short side with Flannery. He comes back this way. Gives it to Wellens. Wellens then to Britt Hargreaves. They're lined up down the left. It's Gilmore. It's Gilmore over the top to Melly. Melly taking him on. Now then, it's another decision for Ian Smith.
It's an amazing effort. That's the right foot. Does it hit? Does it hit? Oh, maybe it's up.
What about his hand?
Has he got it down before the hand? Oh, it's 50-50 this one.
Benefit of doubt. What do you think?
Oh, I bet Mr. Ian Smith wished he'd just laid in bed this morning. I don't think I want this pressure.
It is a massive call. Francis Melly and the whole ground holding their breath. The try's denied. The Wigan player.
Yeah, but he played the man. It wasn't the other way around, and surely you can't.
Here's Wilkin anyway. St Helens are not arguing about that decision. Wigan might. Roby to Long. Long pops the ball up there, and it's Paul Clough. Paul Clough doing really well. Roby. Roby to Long. Long goes up the middle.
First time he's asked a question, but they were equal to the task, and he's run right into the big fella, Palacina.
Farsivalou keeping it alive. St Helens taking the chances. Wellens spinning out of one. Can't get away from that one from Thomas Lulawai. It's the last tackle here for Saints. It's with Long. Fires the pass out wide. Misses everybody. Melly's picked it up. Oh, 6 to go, says the referee.
It was touched by Amos Roberts. He was actually knocked on, and that's the right. Gleeson's got a real bad knock in the face as well. He's not well.
Here is Clough. Bounces off Lulawai. St Helens turning the screw as we approach half-time.
They've got to attack Gleeson's side, surely, and they've picked it.
Farsivalou. Held short of the line. Gleeson asking for reinforcements this way. Long, short run. Gets the ball down for St Helens. Does he? Another decision for Ian Smith. Is he short?
Well, he's short to start with, but does he roll over? Has he got the momentum to go? Watch the apex of the ball. Does it hit the whitewash? Yes, it does. Yeah, it was a long pass here that you see that Amos Roberts really should have just thrown his body onto it. Roberts tries to pick it up on the bounce, and then he just throws the dummy.
43 seconds, and look where they are, inside the Wigan half, and they're in possession with Leon Price. O'Loughlin gets to him. Oh, penalty for the flop.
I think they might take it into the corner. I don't think they'll go for the 2. And Long will put it into the corner.
Yes, they're going for it. Desperate times for Brian Noble and his Wigan team here. 20 seconds and counting. Long. St Helens are the prize fighters in this. If anyone can score at this stage of the game, it is St Helens. And they're going to get one more go.
It's got to be a kick.
Drop goal.
Long has stabbed back. He's going for the drop goal, was it? No. They found Gidley instead. That was a forward pass. Forward pass. Long pops it up to Farsivalou. He only knows one way, and that's forward. Roby waits dummy half. Will give it. And Clough. Oh, he might have got that down. No, it's held up, says the referee, Steve Ganson.
Good position as well by the man with the whistle. It was very close, wasn't it? Look at Phelps. That is a try-saver. Unbelievable.
Great decision from Ganson. Long. St Helens will come again. This is Wilkin. It's Helens, I beg your pardon. I'm getting him mixed up tonight a bit, aren't I? Roby, 10 metres out. Long. Here is Price. Here is Eastman. And Eastman's bundled into touch by ferocious Wigan defence.
Okay, mate. Ready? Okay.
Will Price do something spectacular?
Might be Roby. Mossop shot out of the scrum to cut him down. Leon Price looking both ways. Gives it then to Wilkin.
Looks like Lulawai's on the deck. He's just getting himself up back in defence there. He's a bit groggy.
Roby and Long. And this is Clough. And Wigan stand firm again. And he's got blood, as you see, off the forehead. Has Thomas Lulawai. Roby. Graham. Wigan repel that attack for the time being.
The light on the left.
And that's where they're going with Long. And wide they go to Melly. He's going to get in this time. Francis Melly. Second try for the New Zealander.
This was Kyle Eastman. Look at that, he got right into it. And then they took it back. And then they worked very hard. And look at it. He took his eyes just a moment off the ball. And he was sufficient. We shouted, look at this. We knew there were a little bit left. And it was shocking by Amos Roberts. They just did not get themselves sorted out. It was a gift in the end.
It's been very hard to score against St Helens, and Wigan still trying. They have to score next to if they want to win it.
Coley was high on Gilmore. St Helens do not like that.
Well, the impact was on the shoulder and across the chest, but the finish right into the face.
Thomas Lulawai, we don't know the extent of that injury. He's obviously trying to run it off. This is Riddell and Sam Tompkins. And he steps inside Tompkins. He's cut down by Pulatua and Graham. It's a great run from the youngster. This is Riddell. Riddell over the top and finds Lulawai. Lulawai, back it goes, and this is Cameron Phelps. Great St Helens defence now.
Real composure in that Saints defence as well.
Flanagan.
Moving as a unit. Look at that. One line.
Lulawai, Paliasina. Trying to barge his way through. Thought about an offload for a second or two. Riddell. Riddell to O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin gives it to Lulawai. Goes out and tries and support the run. Stab behind him. Great work by Kyle Eastman.
Certainly was, but that is a wonderful tip into the in-goal area.
Riddell wants to get to his feet, does now. Phelps bullets the pass to Lulawai, goes wide then to O'Loughlin. Further wide it goes to Mark Flanagan. Great ball from Flanagan. Roberts for Wigan. It's now with Gleeson. Here is Coley. Pops the ball back to Lulawai. Sam Tompkins. Tompkins then goes back inside. Wonderful St Helens defence. Draws applause from this crowd. Phelps. Lulawai. Coley. Gleeson. O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin wide and Roberts. Big hit by Roberts. On Roberts by Paul Wellens.
And Graham was there to help. That really was a try saver.
Lanigan's kick off the post and Wellens to the rescue again.
Oh, smooth and cool was that from Paul Wellens. And look at the defence. Wellens is over there to help out with Graham. And then when the kick came through, Wellens actually anticipated that it was going to actually hit the post. He slowed down. He knew he was going for it. Tremendous stuff. They'll just trundle it up.
Tony, can you hear him?
They'll go safety first. You'd have to say that Saints in the forwards, Eddie, has just taken control late in this game. They know what's needed.
Wilkin has run strongly all night and he's got the scars of battle to prove it.
Yeah.
If he's not a fan of the playoffs, he's making a very good effort of them. This is Roby.
And I've also been impressed with Flannery as well. They've worked really, really hard.
Play on. Now the tackle's completed. That's number 4, Roby.
I wonder if they'll think about driving and going for a 1.
Cunningham's driving and going, looking for 4.
That's play on. It's gone backwards. That is play on.
No, it's a knock on, is it?
Well, that should have been play on as far as I'm concerned. It's squeezed out from Cunningham, who attempts to offload it. See how it goes backwards? Now that should have been play on.
And look at the way they're swarming in the tackle here, not letting Wigan breach them. It'll take a special play, and Joel Tompkins might just come up with it. Great ball back to Carmont. He's got Richards. Richards down the line. Richards! Oh, it's come up for him. It's come up for him. Unbelievable. The referee hands it upstairs again to Ian Smith.
No, it's a try, don't worry, and Richards knows it.
Yes, the try to Pat Richards, you think? Or will Long go? No. Up it goes in the air. Whoa, the cavalry charge! Ah! Off the post. Pulatua has it back for Saints. Still the last
Roberts.
Riddell. Luluai. Dab over the top. It's bounced up for Sam Tompkins. Play on. Richards. Oh,
It's going to go back to the wire. It's back to 6.
Here is Joel Tompkins. Oh, and that is Sean Long.
He's got a ring of touch there. Tompkins' central attacker was completed. Surely, it smells all wrong.
It's got to be up in the air and kick and chase and hope. Surely. Over the top by Tompkins. Blasted out of the air by Gidley. And it looks now like St Helens are on the way to a 4th grand final in a row. Wellens are counting down. Long and Long will run the ball over the line. St Helens are back at Old Trafford. It's the 3rd year in a row that we will see Leeds and Saints, the top 2, in the Engage Super League tangle for the biggest prize of them all. But Wigan went so close, and they are absolutely out on their knees. A magnificent semi-final, absolutely magnificent. And St Helens, Sean, their defence, well, that really did. That deserved to get them to Old Trafford. John Wilkin is the man of the match, and look at the state of him, he's with Bill.
John, congratulations on a man of the match performance. Saints renowned for the flair, but this was all about guts and defence, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the game this year's changed. You know, I think Saints, we used to rely on quick play of the balls, and we used to rely on the speed of the game to sort of win his games, but with the different interpretations of the rules, I think you've got to evolve, and all champion teams evolve, and hopefully we've done enough to change our style to do well tonight and last week. But, you know, we've got to credit Wigan. It was a great game. I'm sure the fans enjoyed it, and you know, I may have got man of the match here, but you can't look past people like James Graham. James Graham's got the top meters in the league. He's been the best player in the league by a mile. You know, he's got to be up there for man